Hi, my name is Esther Omekudo.
My name is Swim, and I'm looking forward to learning about this. And what I've learned today is, most importantly, is how to put myself out there.
Uzomefeta by name, and coming here has been a very great impact. Like I can say, I've learned a lot today. First of all, we started from our hosting, bookkeeping. From bookkeeping, we have another class that has to do with social media visibility. And from there, we also talk about entrepreneurship, and whereby they teach you entrepreneurship mindset and how to become a good entrepreneur out there, how to manage funds, how to be outside there, talk to people. It was a great impact coming here. I don't regret my coming, and I love it. Thank you very much. Bye.
There should not be too much of inventory. Too much of inventory means that you are tightening down your capital unnecessarily. Whenever, as a fashion designers, you have to establish your inventory in a way that there will not be too much of materials. Because if there is not, and if people are not coming to buy your market as well, that means you are tightening down the capital. Remember, the capital is not belonging to you. You borrow the money from the bank. Does that stop you from not paying your interest? Therefore, you have to be very, very careful in managing your inventory. Now, aside from all these, tracking the material, record what you buy, avoid trying not to much of excessive inventories. Aside from this, there is one trading, we call it is a modern tools in accounting now that we do advise every business to do. But though it has a shortcomings, what is that? I'm talking of managing inventory now. It has a what? It has some shortcomings, but the advantage of it. Please. The advantage of it will allow you to avoid too much of inventory. The advantage of it will allow you not to have excessive inventory. What is that? We call it just-in-time inventory. Just-in-time inventory. Inventory of management. Aside from tracking the record, avoiding too much of excessive record of what you have. Aside from this. These are ways of managing inventories. But aside from this, I will say it to you that I'm giving it to you. You take it home. That in accounting now, if you want to advise our clients that what choose or how do they manage their inventory, we advise them that you take care of what we call just in time, JIT. What do you now mean by just in time? There are theories propounded. Another theory is EOQ, economic order quantity. We don't want that one anymore. What we are now after is what? Just in time. What is now what? Just in time. Buy as at when it is what? Needed. Order when it is what? Required. So that you will avoid what? Too much of inventory, and at the same time you avoid what? Shortage of what? Even abẹ́rẹ́ àgbáyé mi mélòó ni material this type of material that I want to buy please you get it in what? In 2 days. You get it in what? In a day. That means you quickly make what? An order. Although it has their own disadvantage. Their disadvantage is that what if there may be what? Delay. But you just have to ensure that you have avoid excessive too much of what? Inventories. you know that in your business, you are not naturally meant to be seated behind your machine for too long? There are difference between skill and knowing how to use the skill. And most of you will agree with me that there are so many ladies with enough money to buy clothes, but they don't know the combination. They don't even know how to wear it. In fact, because I've seen a lot of people, they have all the money in this world to buy whatever they can lay their hands upon. But notwithstanding, they cannot showcase the beauty of this dress because they do not have what it takes. Most of us might acquire this skill or become a fashion entrepreneur. Somebody want to clothe others. The question you should ask yourself is that, do you even know how to clothe yourself? Okay, are you the type that when people say outside, they will say, wow, where did you sew this clothes? What's your customer service level? How do you understand finance? That's why we brought that one up first. The concept of basic bookkeeping, costing and stuff. So what I'm going to talk about is entrepreneurial mindset. How do you become successful in your business? Do you know that in your business, you are not naturally meant to be seated behind your machine for too long? For example, if you are starting out now, some of you are young, at least the oldest person here should be 30, right? You have more than 30 here? Yeah? You have 40? You all look 21. Yes, right. All right. So if you have by the time you spend 10 years doing it yourself and you want to be successful, you must find people doing it for you. Your job is to design and bring business to your business. That is all mark of your business. Otherwise, if your mindset is not skewed towards becoming an entrepreneur now, don't be surprised that you'll be engaged by another entrepreneur and they will pay you. If you are still operating, if you are still thinking that this job is about you having 2, 3, 4, 5 machines and you are seated and you have like 3, 4, 5 people, you understand? That means you are not ready to blow up. The real entrepreneur in this kind of business that you do, all what they do is that they tell their guys, their laborers, their artisans, that this is what I want. They know this one is good in skirts, you are good in blouse, you are good in stone, you are good in this. And they bring all of them together. And their own job is to create their vision and make it happen. So entrepreneur is somebody who has the capacity to manage the factors of production, which most importantly labor, finance, lands, and so on and so forth, and yourself. So ability to manage yourself, to take yourself to the next level, is what makes a difference. Let me tell you something. We have Christian here, right? Yes. What did the Bible say? Is there many are called? Yes. All of you have been called down. And then you have to work very hard to be among the chosen one. That is the point. Don't think it's going to be automatic. Because ESCALADE is successful and you see him, I'm going to be like this. Okay, fine, I have the skill now. I know how to do this. Don't be surprised that some of the people that have learned this skill for 6 months are now in immigration or custom or civil defense. They have abandoned the skill. So if you want to be among the chosen one, you have to program your mind towards being successful. And then the first thing you have to be able to do is to love yourself what? Less. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to love yourself what? Less. If you love yourself too much, you're not going to go anywhere. So what I'm going to be dishing out this morning now is going to be a bit of philosophical and logical and business wise. If you love yourself too much, you don't want to put pressure on yourself. If you love yourself too much, you will not put yourself through any fire, any pressure. In fact, let me tell you something. If people have always been telling you that, wow, I trust you, you won't stress yourself, you don't like wahala, anything about it, you are not going anywhere in life.
What do you think can catch your attention on social media? Is it what? Their dance. The neatness or the brightness of the video. That's quality of the video. You're talking about dance, that means the creativity in their dance, right? Then have you seen your kind of videos? I mean, videos in the fashion world. What captivates your attention? What catches your attention? The branding first, then we have the teaching. That's for those that are into educational content, right? I don't know if you are into educational content. You teach about clothing or video editing. Okay, I want to ask, how many of us want to put ourselves out there in 2026? On social media? Okay, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. How many of you did get ready with me this morning? That's one. Hold on. How many of you did go with me to a training I'll be having today? So my question to you is, how do you want to put yourself out there? So this is it. The reality of this is that you know what to do, but you are not bold enough to do them. You know what to do, but you are not bold enough to do them. Sometimes it can be laziness, right? You don't know how to make your content. There's what we call the content creation. I believe some of us create content here, so you know what is batch making, right? You can create content. You create content like maybe 10 or 20 in a whole day. Yes. Now that brings us to the kind of content you want to be creating. You are in fashion world, you can create carousels for your IG. Do you know what's carousel? Combination of pictures and sounds. Do you get? You don't need to be on their faces. You can just combine different designs, different styles, and add any trendy music. You've created the content. Do you understand? Another way to create carousel like that is to add story to your post. One of the things that captivates you on TikTok a lot is that you love reading stories. How many of you don't like stories? Have you seen a post on TikTok where you see different images, you see them writing text, stories, you scroll. Someone is saying, oh, my boyfriend broke my heart and I landed in the hospital. When you get to the last page of that story, you realize that it's just fiction. But what has happened? The person has been able to sustain your attention throughout the entire video till the end. That's when the product will now show that, oh, I sell food, oh, I sell this, oh, I sell that. You will now be forced to go into their comment section to say, oh, you are very stupid. Note, online, I want you to understand something today. In the online space, there's nothing like negativity. There's nothing like negative energy. There's nothing like bad comments. Yes. All comments are engagement. Yes. Yes. In fact, I usually advise when someone says your papa, the person stoops low, right? You go lower. When you now go lower and you drop a comment and you cause the great grandfather, what happens is the person will be forced to come back again and drop another comment. Do you get? Another busybody will be like, who is this person insulting this person? You either bash the person or support you, or support the person and that's you. What are you doing? So I tell people, when you get to the social media space, if you create a work video, someone will be there to tell you you're creating rubbish. That person is dropping into your comment section. You're creating trash. Why is your room like this? Why is your ceiling fan not clean? Why is this? Why is that? You know, some people go to the extent of staging their background for people to talk. So in 2026, what do you want to do? That's a question for us, and I want us to answer. Okay. So, sorry, hold on. Do you know, apart from creating content for your business, you can create personal branding, which means that you are the center of attraction, not just what you are selling. Do you understand? Which means that you can be in the fashion world today, you will make it. You go into tech. You know Ade-Ife?
Yes.
If you hear Ade-Ife talk about tech, would you not want to listen? Why? Because it's Ade-Ife. Alright, so that's just by the way.
Hi, my name is Chisom. Well, I'm very excited to be in this business class. I learned a lot about this business class, how to manage your business, the accountability, I learned a lot about the sales and know the difference between the skills and how to apply the skills in your business.
My name is Swim, and I'm looking forward to learning about this, and what I've learned today is, most importantly, is how to put myself out there, how to be more visible, so I could gain more customer and also have a community.
Hi there, my name is Carol. In today's class, I learned a lot about bookkeeping. I learned a lot about how to interact with your new friends. I learned about to manage your social media handles. I learned a lot about to keep in touch with your customers. I learned a lot about customer relationship, how you can interact with them, how you can check up on them. I also learned about how you can interact with influencers, meeting up with influential clients, how you can walk up to them, how you can be brave to talk about your brand. Thank you.
Thank you, the positive. Thank you, the positive. Thank you, the positive. Thank you, the positive. Thank you. Thank you, the positive. Thank you, the positive. Thank you, the positive. Positive.